Hey viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the recipe of DUCHESS potato stuffed with Achari Paneer. DUCHESS potato is a French recipe and our precious way of serving the mashed potatoes. They have been piped in decorative swirls, formed into individual portions, painted with butter and browned in the oven. They are crispy on the outer side, and to add some tangy spice, I have stuffed with Achari Paneer. Achar means pickles. I have used pickle spice powder. Before we start the recipe, let me remind you, if you are watching my channel for the first time, do click on like and subscribe button so that you will be notified of all my future uploads. Making DUCHESS potato is easier than it seems. Cook 500 grams of potato in a pan of boiling salted water until really tender. Drain well and leave to steam dry. Once the potatoes are cooled, remove the skin as I am doing it. I had put long cuts into the potatoes so that it will fasten the cooking process. Here I have other ingredients for making DUCHESS potato stuffed with Achari Paneer. 2 tablespoons Achar masala. These are readily available in any Indian store. 300 grams of paneer. 30 grams of Parmesan cheese. 1 large egg. 1 tiny red or green chili. 30 grams of butter that is softened to room temperature. I am using a grater and will grate those potatoes through the big holes. You may mash the potatoes until very smooth or use a ricer or a masher. But I prefer to use a grater, and this will ensure that it's completely lump free. The potatoes were perfectly boiled. It could easily slide through the grater. Mince 1 or 2 fresh chilies depending on your taste buds. You can remove the seeds to avoid the chili heat. Add this into the mashed potato. Add 1 egg yolk. The yolk basically makes the dish creamier as well as gives a bright, vibrant yellow color. Vegetarians can skip this step. A knob of softened butter. And some grated Parmesan cheese. Instead of Parmesan cheese, you may also opt for mozzarella cheese or any other mild cheese. The cheese adds in the softness and creaminess to these DUCHESS potatoes. So cheese is the mandatory ingredient for this recipe. The detailed measurement is also given in the description box below. Use a fork to mix them all well. Add some salt to taste. Yummy yum is ready, and I can just dig into it right away. Now let's prepare the stuffing of Achari Paneer. Heat half a teaspoon of butter and toss in the cottage cheese or paneer. Once it starts spluttering out the moisture, reduce the flame and add in the Achar spices or the Achar masala. A dash of vinegar and saute for few seconds. Be careful that you do not burn the spices. The vinegar adds in the tanginess to the achar spice. In the meantime, preheat the oven. Transfer the sauteed paneer into a cooling plate so that it will be ready to stuff. Spoon the mash into a piping bag. Before we pipe the design, make sure there is no air pockets or gap in between the mash. as it will spoil the piping design. You may use any piping nozzle. I have used White Star nozzle. Line a baking sheet with baking paper or a parchment paper and brush over a little bit of vegetable oil. Carefully pipe the mashed potato. Then place in the stuffing. Make sure the stuffing is only in the center part. Now pipe the mashed potatoes over the stuffing like how we do for a cupcake. Completely cover the stuffing. Ta-da! They look so gorgeous and easy to make. Keep going till you have piped them all. You may place it in fridge for 20 to 30 minutes and this will allow to hold the perfect shape. But I don't have the patience to wait, so this goes straight into the preheated oven at 210 degrees Celsius and I will bake it for 15 to 20 minutes until the top is golden brown and it's crispy. The mashed potatoes and the paneer or the cottage cheese is already cooked. So once you see the brown crust on the potatoes, switch off the oven and pull them out before they go out too brown. So friends, I hope you learned this easy peasy recipe of DUCHESS potato stuffed with Achari Paneer. This looks complicated, but it's an easiest recipe. The swirled edges from the star nozzles which pass through the piping bag has browned nicely in the oven. The brown parts taste great and it's crispy out and moist inside. Let me cut a piece for you. This is so delightful and all the goodness of the mashed potatoes along with the pickle spice. So do try out this recipe today and leave in your feedback and comments as well as any query in the comment box below and I will be pleased to get back to you. Thank you for watching and I hope you like this recipe. Stay connected until I come up with another interesting recipe. Happy cooking!